Welcome to Motivational Mondays. This is Fred Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading. And today we're going to be discussing beliefs and how to change them. But before we do, make sure to like and subscribe so that you could get future content just like this. So what are beliefs and how do we change them? That's the hardest part, right? So the beliefs are, there's one or two types of beliefs. There's a belief that we have in something as an accepted truth, okay? For example, if we believe in a certain religion or a certain faith, okay, or certain standards, okay, that we have outside of ourselves. I'm not talking about that type of belief. I'm talking about the belief that we have in ourselves. So that is something, either an acceptance, understanding, and a premise by which we operate from. So we all have certain beliefs that either are indoctrinated by our parents or our mentors or our educators. And throughout life, we use these premises, okay, these accepted understandings or faith, okay, either about ourselves or about the environment that we're in. And we use that as a springboard, as a basis, as the stage for everything that we do. And that is the best precise definition that I could do it. Now, at any given time, okay, at any given time, we could then challenge these beliefs. So that is how we get to the springboard of changing a belief. But let's just stick about beliefs for just a second. Now, I was speaking to somebody this past week, and we were talking about, making success and being successful at something. And I said to him, if you can't get to a point that you could believe in yourself, that you can be someone that's successful, whatever that number is, either it's $1 million, $10 million, $20 million, $100 million, whatever that number is, okay, whatever success is in your head, then how are you going to get there? Now, you can't bring success to you unless you believe you can actually acquire it. It's a very simple concept, but it's true. If you think about it, it's very simple that you cannot create an environment or an atmosphere or a productivity for yourself unless you believe that you can earn that belief, that you could earn that success, whatever that success is. Either it could be anything in life. It doesn't have to be monetary. Everything in life is not just monetary. There are things in life that we'd like to get, that we'd like to accomplish in our lifetime here, and you have to believe that you can do it. Now, if I don't believe I can do something, then guess what? I'm never going to put myself in that position that I can gain that. Anyone who's ever done anything great in their lives, okay, whether it's a professional athlete, whether it's someone who's successful at business, whether it's an astronaut that made it their force to become an astronaut, every one of them believed that they can do it. They definitely questioned themselves throughout the process, but they visualized and they believed that it was faith in themselves that they can do it. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to accomplish. So if there is anything you want to accomplish in your life, you have to first believe it. It's just a precursor. It's a prerequisite to anything you want to gain. You've got to believe that you can get it. Now, if you're in a state of mind that you're doubting yourself that you could actually acquire it, and you don't know how to spring that board forward in order for you to be able to believe that you can acquire it. Now, I'm not talking about, someone who's, 5 foot tall and thinks he could play in the NBA. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about realistic beliefs that one can overcome their current environment if they're good at something and they have a attribute that brings them closer to that thing. They can accomplish or succeed at that one thing. Now, many years, I was chasing things that I wasn't good at, okay? Naturally, I just wasn't good at. And I had two choices: to become better at things that I was good at or to do things that I was not good at, okay? Just natural talent. And as time went on, I came to realize and accept myself that this was something I would have to put aside, and this is something where I need to put my energy and focus on, because that is where my belief, okay, watch that, my belief comes out in this thing, whatever it is, in my particular situation, that I would be able to then take that to the next level. And here, I would always stay down here. I would never be successful at it. I had to accept that. Now, there are certain things that we can bring ourselves to a level higher and a level higher and a level higher. And all on our levels, right? All on basically on our limitations, either physical or mental or spiritual, whatever it is. I cannot be Michael Jordan. Just not going to happen. However, I could be something good about what I do in my life, okay, that I don't have to seek to be somebody else. I could be good at something that I value and something that I understand that I could accomplish. And when we get to that level that we could accomplish about whatever it is in your life that you do well at, okay, that's a springboard. And guess what happens? The thing that you weren't so good at, all of a sudden comes up. Okay, all of a sudden is the next level as well. So if you work on your strengths, your weaknesses actually become stronger as well. It's a very important information. Now, how do you change beliefs if you don't think that you can do it? How do you start thinking that you can do it? So it's a paradigm shift that you then need to make. And it's really just very, very simple. Just stick to disciplines that will create success in this area that you're looking for. That's all it is. And then the belief will come as well, and the belief will actually be solidified with confidence as you see yourself progressively doing things on a successful level. You see it once, you see it twice, you see it 3 times, and then you have changed that belief. One example that I've done about is when I became a runner. Now, for years, I started jogging, stopped, started jogging, stopped, started jogging. At a certain point, I got to a point and say, hey, I'm a runner, okay? And once you've labeled yourself that, you've now put legs to a table of a belief, okay, that you are a runner, that you are a successful trader, that you are a good parent, or that you're whatever it is in your life that you want to be good at, and you have a belief system that solidifies and confirms it, then you have more areas that actually confirm it. Now, there are many things that you could do to increase that belief. It's not just thinking it, it's feeling it. That's really the most important part. It's feeling it and really putting your energy in it, your whole body. It's not just mental, it's physical as well. And then that confirms it in who you are, and you've changed who you are. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you here next week on Motivational Mondays. God bless everybody.